Hi there, welcome to part 2. Now, Dr. Jones here is lecturing them all. Now, Sam Witwicky goes on, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I think he's just lost the plot. Completely and utterly. He just suddenly realised he's in a Michael Bay film and he can't cope. Anyway, he gets told to shut up and get out, so he gets expelled from that class.
Get out of my class.
Well, the second he's left the class, he suddenly puts 2 and 2 together and realised he's seeing symbols, and they're all to do with our all-spark fragments. So he calls Michaela to say, have you got it? Is it still safe? Is it still safe? You got it? You got it? Come on, go, 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 go. Or something along those lines anyway. And she says, yeah, it's fine. They chat about nothing for a little bit, and while this is all going on, Wheelie here is trying to get hold of that fragment. We know his name's Wheelie because the figure says it is. He's not actually called Wheelie in the entire film. Mind you, he does transform into a radio-controlled car, so I suppose you could think he could do wheelies? I don't know! Anyway, the stupid Wheelie character makes so much flipping noise that she actually finds him. Whoa, big surprise! I guess it's for comic relief. And she torches one of his eyes out. I guess that's because we haven't had any explosions for a few minutes, and Michael Bay didn't know what to do with himself. Anyway, she finds out it is the shard that the Decepticons are after, so she puts him in a box and tells Sam that he's right and she's on her way. Whilst this is all going on, we cut to a scene of the Transformers in vehicle mode. Why? Just to remind us this is a bloody Transformers film. Now cut back to college again, and that hot chick's come looking for Sam. But Sam is still tripping. He's just realised it's not the first Michael Bay film he's been in. It's the second, and he's just gone all to pot. He just can't cope.
Don't freaking out, don't freak out, don't freak out, easy fit.
Well, the hot chick tells, Luigi to go piss off. Find somebody else to irritate. Now she's alone with Sam, and Sam does his usual part of playing the arsehole. He reminds me of Tenchi. He acts like Tenchi all the time. He's really, really annoying. Anyway, the hot chick obviously isn't taking his prattling around for a no, so she takes it for a yes. Damn him again. In the meantime, Michaela's turned up. Not that really. How did she fly over here so fast? God damn, what is she on? Concorde? Well, Sam starts going back into his trademark rambling, and this happens, which is, I don't know, would you call that kinky? No, not really, it's kind of odd! Anyway, Michaela turns up, and she is none too impressed. Sam's at it again. So, yeah, she's kind of ticked off, but not as ticked off as the other girl. Yes, she isn't a girl at all, she's a Decepticon. In actual fact, I'm guessing she's some sort of pretender. What she's pretending at being is obviously a girl. That's about as far as I could reckon it. Either that, or it's some really weird woman with some sort of tongue implant. Haven't quite made up my mind on that, but she's not very nice. Sam screams like a girl! God, what's his problem? And they run off, and she reveals herself to be none other than... I have no idea! So the weird pretender Decepticon-y, woman-y, mechy thing comes after them, and this is so Michael Bay. Look, everything explodes, even books. I mean, my goodness, Michael Bay, is there anything, that you think doesn't explode? Oh god, never mind, let's carry on. So they get to a car and Michaela hotwires it, apparently that's great, and still that hot bitch robot mech Decepticon thing's coming after him with her extendable tongue, which she could do. No, we're not going down that route. Anyway, so they get the car going. Michaela's time to shine, shall we say, and she tells the bitch to go, screw herself. What a rubbish Decepticon. All you got to do is hit it into a lamppost. Good God, the Decepticons aren't nearly as powerful as they think they are they? So, they think they've got away, but they haven't, because Megatron's got pissed off now. The Pretender woman has failed. Now he has to take it into his own hands to extract the information from Sam's head. So he's going to do it the old-fashioned way. So, now I'm completely confused. So, the Decepticons created this hot, attractive-looking female to seduce Sam to get the information out of his head. So, as she's getting the information, he's going to have a good time while she's getting it. So the Decepticons really aren't that bad, are they? Because they could have made her look like this. Or this. But they didn't. They made her look kind of attractive. So, if you're going to go, that's the way to go. My God, I'm thinking too much into this. You know what? Michael Bay, you should think more into this. Not me, you moron! Anyway, just before the Decepticons are going to put Sam Witwicky out of his misery and kill him so he doesn't have to be in another Michael Bay film, the Autobots come in and ruin it all for him. Now it's epic explosions all around. Yeah, look, everything explodes. Yay! Blow that shit up, come on! And that's literally all that happens to a bit. And we got a bit of Matrix style slow motion, so we're getting a bit now. We've got Hugo Weaving there voicing Megatron, we've got the Matrix, and now we've got Matrix style fighting. Yep, this is the Matrix, not Transformers. Well, the Autobots rescue those dim-witted morons. Personally, I'd left them there to the mercy of the Decepticons, but hey-ho, I'm not an Autobot. And they decide to split up. What a great idea, eh? Yeah, split up! Now we cut to quite possibly the best bit of the film. Optimus Prime engaging 3 Decepticons, all on his own, all at once, whilst trying to defend Sam Witwicky, or at least to stop him from being stamped on. And if the film had been this, with a few humans carrying around trees and under buildings and things along those lines, this is what we wanted to see a bit more of. Now, this is the Transformer film I wanted. Unfortunately, it's not like this, and Optimus Prime can only take on so much at one go, and Megatron gets the upper hand, and he kills him, and it's the end of the film. So Optimus Prime dies at the end of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. What a shame, eh? Just wishful thinking, that's all. So Prime's dead, Sam doesn't do anything at all, and the Fallen is happy because at last, the last Prime is dead. Now he can come back down to Earth because he's such a pussy he couldn't do it when Prime was alive. What a wimp! Well, the Autobots arrive on the scene now, obviously far too late to do absolutely anything at all, any use at all, other than running around shooting at the air. Yeah, they're great! Idiots! Anyway, after all that excitement, we cut back to Starscream and Megatron now. Megatron's just telling off Starscream for some reason, don't really know why. Don't really care, actually, because he has no character other than the namesake. So now they say, because the Fallen's obviously on his way down, now it's time we make ourselves known. Well, I think you've done a pretty good job of that in the last film! Never mind, so the Fallen comes to Earth, goes on a rampage, sinks a few ships, a few more Decepticons come down, make a bit of a mess of things, and then the Fallen broadcasts himself to the world saying, well, we've been here for thousands and thousands of years, we've been among you, blah blah blah, pretty boring, but we need Sam Witwicky. We're so powerful we can destroy all your cities, but we can't find Sam. Oh, the mind boggles, doesn't it? So Sam at this point is at an all-time low, he doesn't really know what to do, he feels it's all his fault that Prime's dead, which it probably is, so there Sam! Anyway, so he shows the 2 racial stereotype bots those symbols, and they go, yeah, that's ancient Cybertronian. And he goes, do you read it? And they go, well, no, we're 2 stupid morons, we don't read jack shit. So I have to find somebody who can read it. So Luigi here steps forward and says, well, I know somebody who can read those symbols. He knows everything about robots, and his name is Robo Warrior. The hell kind of name is Robo Warrior anyway? Robot Master would have been better. Oh, never mind. And guess who? Yep, it's that guy again. And he explains, because he was so incompetent in the first film, he got fired. So he kept all the stuff before he was kicked out, and here it all is. And he's got little pictures with all those symbols on it, but guess what? He can't read them either. Big surprise. But Michaela says, I know somebody who can read it. And she gets out her little pet Wheelie. Now, before they went looking for this guy, why didn't they just get Wheelie out of the box then, and then get him to read it? Plot hole? It's just to get this guy into the film. We're not that stupid, Michael Bay, we noticed. Well, Michaela's little pet Wheelie explains to them all that this is the language of the Primes, and he doesn't read it either. But he knows a bot who can. One of the Ancients, and he gives them a map and shows them where the Ancients are located, and they go for the closest one. And before you can say Michael Bay can't direct, they're there. And I didn't edit that, that literally is how they arrived there. Uh-oh, warning! Come back, Michaela, all's forgiven. Close. Anyway, they break into the hangar, and Wheelie says, use that little fragment and we can awaken one of the Ancients, and he'll be able to read all of that for you. But just as they've used the fragment, they find a discovery. He's a Decepticon! But it doesn't matter, he's so old and so decrepit and so retarded he won't do anything anyway. And he just happens to be a bad-tempered English transformer. Very bizarre, actually. And he just mouths off a bit, breaks out the hanger, talks about how old he is. Sam draws some signals on the floor, he says, "Oh, I know them, bollocks," and then he transports them.
I kept changing time to kill warrior goddess. What was your little Autobot?
Oh, cute. At least he's faithful, Sam.
Yeah, well, he's faithful and he's nude and he's perverted.